Bordas and Bordas Friday Night Rivals. The Bordas and Bordas Friday Night Rivals is sponsored by Bordas and Bordas, D. Felice Brothers Pizza, Wendy's, First Choice America Federal Credit Union, Mr. Rooter, Team Automotive.
Good evening. Welcome live to Harding Stadium in Steubenville. Week 10 in Ohio, Week 9 in West Virginia. Playoff implications on the line as Wheeling Park at 5-3 takes on 6-2 Steubenville Big Red on senior night. Rob Metzger along with Mike D'Angelo getting set for the kickoff of this matchup between these two OVAC Class 5A squads. And we take a look at first your keys to the game brought to us by M&M Hardware. For Wheeling Park, don't let them win the battle up front. Chris Doherty told me he wants to at least draw even up there, and of course they want to tackle well. And for Steubenville, stop the run, tackle the pass, and keep pounding. This Big Red team has won 6 in a row after that 0-2 start, and we're down 14-0 at halftime against Mooney in Game 3. And then the big turnaround, the forced fumble and a touchdown, and they have gotten things on track since then. And a look, too, at your coaches' matchup in this one between Wheeling Park and Steubenville. Your health plan coaches spotlight Chris Doherty, 17th season as head coach, state champs in 2015, and Reno Suckach, 43rd season, Ohio all-time wins leader, of course, 4 state championships, and he is a National High School Football Hall of Famer. Looking forward to this matchup here. Big Red third in their region, a chance to potentially lock up a first-round bye in the playoffs. Wheeling Park is 4th in Class 4A.
Yeah, Rob, looking forward to this one. You know, it's obviously senior night, and this is one of those brisk fall nights that we've been kind of anticipating. We had one last week, but this is going to be a nice, local High Valley rivalry with some playoff implications on the line, like you said.
Absolutely, and it feels like football outside. Outside before this one, a chilly late October evening, like it should be, I would say. We've had a lot of warm nights through this football season, but again, it's dry out there, and that's all we can ask for as we get set for Week 10 of the high school football season between these two. It's the 19th all-time meeting. Big Red leads the all-time series 17-1. Park, their victory in the series back in 2013, 42-22 at Wheeling Island Stadium. Last year, 48-17, Big Red won on the island. Kajuan Bryan had 2 touchdowns, and we'll see him in that Big Red backfield. But first, Big Red's going to kick off. They won the coin toss, deferred, so it'll be Wheeling Park's offense on the field first as Cole Bowers tees things up for our team. Quick lane kickoff, and Cole Bowers, the Army West Point commit, the reigning special teams player of the year, 100 plus soccer goals in his outstanding high school soccer career, has kicked it into the end zone many times, and he does so once again. Now 32 touchbacks on the season for Cole Bowers, and no chance of return for Park.
Yeah, he's got a great story too, Rob. Coming off the ACL and playing the multiple sports and everything, and now with the West Point scholarship and everything. So looking forward to a bright future for him. The sky's the limit.
Absolutely. Wheeling Park's offense on the field. First quarterback Jay Bordas will lead that offense at that QB spot. Here's Brendan Wack, number 4 in the backfield, our reigning Big 22 Player of the Year. Returned to action last week after missing a couple weeks due to a hamstring injury. Picks up a couple yards on our First Choice America. First down and 10. The Park offense and the Park defense. We take a look at your Roerig Financial defensive starters. See a lot of guys in and out of that lineup. But James Turner, Ryan Bice, Effie Kelly, Travell Swift, Landon Crozier, Nolan Blackburn, Charlie Abbott, Ja'Kai Lucius Muntz, Shamir Adams, Trayvon Wiggins, Braden Edwards, some of the guys you'll see out there for Todd Phillips' defense. Steubenville Big Red. It is 2nd down and 8 after a pickup of 2 for Brennan Wack, who on the season in just 6 games has rushed for 1,307 yards, averaging over 200 yards per game. Man, looking to get somewhere to go, but nowhere to go that time. Again, the Big Red defense Stacking them up, Jakai Lucius Muntz. Took a look at the Park offensive starters. Again, brought to us by Rorig Financial. We got a moment. Bordas at quarterback, Brennan Wack. Nolan Yanchak, he's your fullback, tight end. Isaac Sands at running back, Preston Hetherington, Owen Dobrinsky-Hines. And up front, Cameron Dietrich, Caden Fortney, Carson McCourt, Ruben Rouse, along with number 75, Liam Waldick. 3rd down and 6 for the Park offense. Sands in motion, who's been outstanding in relief of Wack. Yanchak to catch out of the backfield, and he has first down yardage. And I was going to say, Yanchak picked up his first varsity touchdown last week at Butler, running the football, but he's also a threat to catch it, and he does right there.
Yeah, he's just leaking out to the flat here. Jet motion to a bunch play. Looked like just a little spacing, and Yanchak open in the flat. Good perimeter blocking there by Wheeling Park to move the chains and staying on schedule.
A good look on our team replay. Ball at the 35-yard line. First choice America, 1st down and 10 for Chris Daugherty's Patriots on this opening drive. Live week 10 of Ohio, week 9 of West Virginia. Sands again in motion. Hand the ball to Brennan Wack. And Wack tackles for a loss. Comes up with a stop there after a gain of 1.
Yeah, great job by the Steubenville front. Controlling the line of scrimmage there, and great job by... Who'd you say that was, Rob?
Turner. One of the guys in there.
Yeah, coming up there on the line of scrimmage and making the stop on the stretch play. But, Wheeling Park moving it a little bit with some jet motion, just some different formations. They started out the first play with a tackle over. So mixing things up here on the first drive and getting in and out of the huddle.
Play clock is down at 4. On 2nd down and 9. Bordas looking to throw. He does over the middle. Wide open clock. It's off to the races. Preston Hetherington down inside the 5. Big time pickup for the Patriots. Preston Hetherington from Bordas.
Pass complete to Hetherington.
Looking at the replay here, just the play action, faking the stretch play. Bordas does a great job flipping his hips, getting it out there, throwing a catchable ball. And it's Nolan Blackburn catching up there to Hetherington. But great job there with an explosive play here by Wheeling Park, and that's a great start on the opening drive.
54-yard game.
Down inside the 5, 54-yard pickup. Bordas to Hetherington inside the WVU Medicine, Weirton Medical Center. Red zone, handoff. Whack. Gets a couple of yards.
Whack on the carry.
2nd down and goal upcoming.
Yeah, that was just a power play by Wheeling Park, and what they're doing is they're staying in the huddle till it looks like there's about 12 seconds left, and they're getting their skill guys out, and then they're speed breaking the huddle, getting everyone lined up, and Big Red's got to get lined up quick, and they're just running a play really fast. So the tempo-wise, they're chewing up the whole play clock as well as getting lined up and executing the play. Puts a little more stress on the defense.
2nd down and goal. Ooh, trouble there. Whistles. Movement on the Patriots. Jim Kaczynski, our referee tonight. Kurt Babachuk, Glenn Purdue, Dan LaRue, Chan Kuhn, Rick Moore, your officiating crew for this one. So the Patriots will be backed up 5 yards from the spots. 2nd and goal now from the 7-yard line inside the WVU Medicine Weirton Medical Center red zone.
Yeah, it changes your play call as a play caller. Now there's 6 seconds left here. I don't know if they're going to get a delay here. May want to call timeout.
Play clock is at 1. They do get it off. Bordas swings it out complete to Sands. Sands, he's at the 5, gets it down to the 3.
Pass complete to Sands.
Isaac Sands been outstanding.
At the 3-yard line. 4-yard gain.
Yeah, it looks like they're liking the jet motion there and flicking it out there to the flat. Good perimeter blocking there by Park. And that's always interesting on 2nd and goal from the 7. Do you run it and try to get a couple yards or you throw it? So, now looking at a 3rd and 3 now. And maybe look for some type of rub route here. Expecting man here from Steubenville.
Whack up the middle. Whack pushing forward. Brennan Whack. He's in for the Patriot touchdown.
Wow,
but there is a flag down.
3 yards off for the touchdown.
Hold up the celebration. See again, your referee, Jim Kaczynski. Talk with Kurt Babachuk. The face mask on the defense so the celebration can commence for Wheeling Park. Touchdown Patriots, a Laborers Local 809 touchdown. Look again on your team automotive replay.
Yeah, running power, get two guys at the point of attack. And a great job carrying some defenders. They're moving the line of scrimmage there by Wheeling Park, and they strike first here.
Anthony Mealy on for the extra point attempt. Patriots looking to take a 7-0 lead after the short Brennan Wack touchdown. The kick is up, and the kick is good. 7:55 to go. Opening quarter. Wheeling Park strikes first. 7-0 on your WVU Medicine scoreboard. WVU Medicine scoreboard. Jacob Robinson tees it up for a team quick lane kickoff after Brennan Wack's 18th rushing touchdown of the season, capping a 9-play, 80-yard drive.
Yeah, solid start here for Wheeling.
Down to the end zone because the flag on the touchdown defensively pushed that kickoff up. So Big Red will start this drive after the touchback at their own 20-yard line. First Choice America first down and 10. Landon Crozier, the fullback. Santino Haney, your quarterback, under center. Kajuan Bryant, the tailback. Karina Sukach in the Big Red offense. Bryant on to carry. And he's got some yards on first down. Takes it up across the 25 to the 27. Take a look at the starting lineups. First, Steubenville offensively. Brought to us by Rorig Financial. You also see Lucius Muntz at fullback. Najee Simon, Zaire Scurry at receiver. Nolan Blackburn at tight end. Bo Hudson, Effie Kelly, Angelo Martello, Caden Griskovich, and Ty Kalinowski up front on the Big Red offensive line. Second down and 3. And Bryant with the carry again. Up the middle's got some room. Holding on at the bottom is Isaac Sands. And it's a first down. Park defense looking to come up with some stops here. We look at their starting lineup brought to us by Rorig Financial. Liam Walda is number 75. Rouse Fortney up the graph. Scott Yanchak, the leading tackler. Briar Watts, Owen Dobrinsky Hines, Michael Nider, Jed Hundley, Isaac Sands in the secondary. Look there at Jerome Maynard in it. Number 42 as Big Red runs the football once again.
It looked like Akeem Davis there on the stop there for Wheeling Park. And Steubenville doing a lot of stuff here on the line here the first couple plays. No huddle here.
Crozier on that carry. Again at fullback. Here's Bryant. Some big contacts. Looking to pave the way as Kajuan Bryant takes it up to the 45-yard line. It'll bring up third and shorts.
Yeah, Steubenville mixing up some formations here. And like I said, getting on the ball here. And it looks like they're checking to the sideline, seeing what Wheeling Park's in.
Turn, give Bryant. Bryant will have first down yardage once again.
Bryant on the carry.
Yeah, just mixing it up here with some power and some stretch. Had a trap a few plays ago. Now mixing it up here, getting it lined up into an empty formation here. Taking a look to see what Wheeling Park is in.
Haney swings it out, complete. Scurry picks up 4. Zaire Scurry. A couple touchdowns last week in the 36-13 win against Erie McDowell.
3-yard gain.
Leading receiver on the season, 26 catches for 380 yards. Look at Brennan Wack, also on that defensive side. Last week against Butler, exclusively played defense in the second half after running for 100 yards in the first half. They'll fake the handoff. Little play action. Haney lets it fly. Completes. Another first down. And Jeremiah Hinson on the reception. Moving the chains once again. Big Red with the up-tempo here. Look again at your team replay.
Yeah, just a boot to the field with a high curl there. And Steubenville really tempoing here.
And getting right back at it. Yeah. To Scurry this time. Scurry taken down by Wack. Would have been a loss of about a half a yard.
You're already 8 plays in on this drive, and this will be the first play that kind of sugar huddled here, but everything else has been called at the line.
Haney, the junior quarterback, of course, standout basketball player for Big Red. Hands it off to Bryant. Bryant picks up a couple. Good work by the Park defense.
Bryant on the carry.
Yeah, just a 2 or 3 yard gain there for Steubenville. It looks like just an outside stretch to the weak side to the top of your screen. And now, it's still in 4 down territory now. Now you're on the
3rd and 8.
Yeah, 3rd and 8 on the plus 38. They're 36.
4:39 and rolling under Bordas and Bordas score bar. Haney under center. Crozier the fullback. Bryant your tailback. Give the Crozier. And Brennan Wack. It's all to him.
Crozier on the carry. Wack on the stop.
It'll be 4th down.
Get a little extra time here for your play call. Looks like it's about a 4th and 3 here, Rob.
4th down and 3. Was Big Red looking to go for it here. See if Park would jump. They do not. Here's the play. Haney rolling again. Throwing deep downfield, wide open in the end zone. Caught! Touchdown, Big Red. Zaire Scurry in there again. Labor's local 809 touchdown.
Yeah, just a boot play there. Steubenville calling everything at the line. Just a boot play. Had Crozier wide open in the flat, but Haney decided to go for the gusto here. Was very confident in the read and the throw. Great job tracking the ball there by Scurry to bring in the touchdown.
Bowers on for the extra point. Kick is up, and it is good. 4:05 to go, opening quarter. Big Red with the answer. We're tied at 7 on your WVU Medicine scoreboard. Chris Doherty. Across the field, defensive coordinator Keith Phillips. Assistant Nick Nardoni. As it's tied at 7 as Big Red answers that Wheeling Park touchdown on their opening drive. Hit a 4th down touchdown pass. Haney to Scurry.
Yeah, nice answer there by Steubenville. 11 play, 80-yard drive. Just running, doing what they do. Some power, some stretch, a couple traps, some bubbles, and then with the gusto there off the play action there for the explosive touchdown.
Quick lane kickoff. Bowers just into the end zone for another touchback. 33 touchbacks now on the season for Cole Bowers. Keeps Owen Dobrinsky-Hines from being able to return it. Assistant Zach Phillips in the huddle there with his Patriot offense. First choice America, 1st down and 10 with 4:05 to go here in the opening quarter.
Yeah, I'd be curious to see how much of the play clock that Wheeling Park continues to use in between plays, just really utilizing every second.
Bit of a contrast from that Big Red drive where Big Red was really up-tempo for most of it. Looking to set up the screen. Bordas complete to Yanchak, and Yanchak's got some yardage. Nolan Yanchak, 1st down pickup for Big Red. A couple receptions for Nolan Yanchak thus far as the officials come together to talk. Got a flag. Nudgel downfield, so it's coming back. But it was a nice pickup there by Park and Yanchak. Eligible receiver. Downfield.
Yeah, looked like a tight end middle screen. And ineligible downfield. Get you off track there, but nifty little play there to start out the drive.
So backed up at the 15-yard line. 1st down and 15 for Wheeling Park. They continue to take time.
Yep.
They're going to break the huddle. Looks like they got a plan in place. They break the huddle in about a 10 or 11. Hurry to the line. Owen Dobrinsky-Hines with the football, and look at the speed. He picks it up, puts him down. He's got pickup of All the way about 3 yards short of the first down marker there.
12-yard gain.
Yeah, good call there.
Pickup.
Yeah, a little bit of a jet motion, jet sweep there to get back on track. And, what's interesting about utilizing the play clock there is they're, getting out of the huddle at a specific time. They're definitely using it to their advantage, but now Big Red, the one advantage you can do on defense is you can time the blitz up well because you know when it's getting snapped. So it'll be an interesting cat-mouse game here with this play clock.
They break huddle a little sooner this time. 10 on the play clock as they hand the ball off to Wack, and Brennan Wack, tough to bring down. Picks up a couple more.
Wack on the carry.
Be 3rd and short. How about call it 3rd and 1?
Yeah, just an inside zone play. Good job by both teams up front there battling. And now we got the 3rd and 1 here with the nice fall, cold weather. Now some of these pads will be cracking here on this 3rd and short.
Winner of the game ball.
3rd and 1, 2:30 and counting on this opening quarter clock under Bordas and Bordas scorebar. We got some early movements. Flag is down. So instead of 3rd and 1, the false start will make it 3rd down and 6.
Yes, it definitely changes your playing call here. You're in the right hash. So I don't know, if the quarterback's comfortable sprinting to his left, but definitely check your call sheet here. See what's out there on your 3rd and medium calls, but definitely changes it from 3rd and 1 to that 3rd and 6.
Jay Bordas, second year as the starting quarterback for the Wheeling Park Patriots, completing 61% of his passes, more than 1,000 yards, 7 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. And now a timeout's going to be called. That play clock was winding down. And Chris Dockery and the Patriots will talk things over here with 1:55 to go. We'll take a Trinity timeout as well.
Got a good thing going on. Got a good thing going on.
3rd down and 6 coming out of the timeout by Wheeling Park. We're tied at 7 here late in the opening quarter. Each team scoring on their opening possession. Rob Metzger along with Mike D'Angelo. We're live at Harding Stadium in Steubenville. Big Red has already locked up unofficially a playoff spot in Division III, Region 11. But, of course, a potential first-round bye is out there. Park 4th in West Virginia 4A. Always a great atmosphere here at Harding Stadium. Steubenville Big Red Band. Always entertaining. Down their end zone location.
Yeah, definitely had some classics here, instant classics here the last few weeks.
Now, Big Red is on a roll. Has some great games here inside Harding Stadium. Bordas lets it fly. Oh, a diving attempt. Incomplete. Looking for Tatum Justice. It'll be 4th down.
Yeah, Wheeling Park with the jet motion there. And, obviously, Steubenville ran with the motion, and he had his single receiver one-on-one, so go ahead and take a chance there, and just in and out of the hands there of Justice. But, I kind of like the play call, staying aggressive, and look, Big Red looking at the short field here on this punt.
Hundley punt formation, takes a Park bounce, still rolling inside the 25.
Yeah, able to flip the field.
Roll down to the 19-yard line. So an impressive punt there by Jed. Hundley has flipped the field.
Punt down at the 19-yard line. Where
really good job by the Park special teams. They're really flipping the field there.
56
and
yards.
Steubenville wasn't able to take advantage of that. But I don't know. Look for Steubenville to stay aggressive here and kind of stay in that no huddle, check with me type of offense, and keep their foot on the gas.
Santino Haney, under center, completing 70% of his passes. Collected his 10th touchdown pass on that opening drive. Rolls again and throws complete to Hinton. Hinton, some yards after the catch, up across the 40-yard line, where he's eventually brought down by Wack.
Yeah, Steubenville starting out with an under center boot play. Taking a look at the replay. Just a good timing route there on the curl.
22-yard gain.
Good job there by him, catching the ball, getting vertical, using a little bit of a stiff arm. Now Steubenville's on the ball here, rolling.
22-yard pickup. First down. Haney going to tuck it, run it, hit as he's headed out of bounds.
Haney on the keeper.
On the stop.
5-yard gain.
Ruben Rouse.
Out of bounds by Rouse.
That'll stop the clock with 1:11 to go in the first.
46.
Yeah, they're on the ball there with an empty formation, and no one was open, but Haney used his feet, got out of bounds. Second and medium now.
Hand off Bryant. Bryant. The spot will be about half a yard short of the first down.
4-yard gain out to the 50.
Up the midfield.
Courtney on the stop.
Yeah, just a power play there. Now Steubenville in a 3rd and 1 here at midfield, so definitely have 2 downs to get this with a tackle over formation.
And first down yardage will be obtained by Big Red.
Turner on the carry.
First choice America, first down and 10.
Yancic on the stop.
32 seconds and rolling on that first quarter clock under Bordas and Bordas.
3-yard gain and enough for another. Steubenville, Big Red. First down.
Big Red hurries back to the line, under center. Haney takes that hand off to Bryant. He's going to go deep, looking for Scurry once again behind the defense. Incomplete.
Yeah, great call there. Really good formation, great protection. Good route there by Scurry. Good ball by Haney. Just threw his hands there, but really utilizing the speed of Scurry and really stretching that defense out. So now you have to worry about the play action deep balls on the safeties and corners, and as well as controlling the line of scrimmage. So Steubenville definitely mixing some things up.
Michael Nider on the coverage, 2nd down and 10. Burton in motion. Time to throw again. Haney. Flags are out. Pass interference. We'll officially wait the call here. 7 seconds on the clock.
Pass interference. 12 defense. 15-yard penalty, previous mark. First down.
Now looking for a Nolan Blackburn. Look again on your team replay.
A little power pass there. Nolan Blackburn on the corner route, and sometimes those are good if they're slightly underthrown, especially if the receiver does exactly what Nolan does, throws his arms out and invites the defensive pass interference.
Here's Bryant. Stays on his feet, lowers the shoulder, still on his feet, pushes forward to the 22-yard line as the clock hits 0 in the opening quarter. 1 quarter in the books. We are tied at 7 on your WVU Medicine scoreboard. We'll take a timeout. Come back to the 2nd quarter in a moment.
The Bordas and Bordas Friday Night Rivals is sponsored by WVU Medicine Reynolds Memorial Hospital, WVU Medicine Weirton Medical Center, WVU Medicine Black Lung Clinic, The Health Plan, Center of Music and Art, Real Rig Financial.
Big Red, 2nd down and 1 on the move. Tie ball game as we enter the 2nd quarter of play. Haney rolls, throws, complete to Crozier. Crozier wrapped up, taken down by Jerome Maynard. First down pickup for Big Red.
Haney's pass.
Mr. Reuter, first down as we enter the 2nd quarter.
Brought down by Maynard. Not before picking up another.
Yeah, nice naked call there. A little bit of pre-snap motion, naked call, finding Crozier in the flat. Now, new set of chains here inside the 20 here for Steubenville.
Crozier, the fullback. Bryant, the tailback, takes the handoff, and he's going to be wrapped up, taken down. Big number 70, Jeremy Porter, 6'5", 340-pound sophomore. And they're inside the WVU Medicine Weirton Medical Center pink zone. Ball at the 13-yard line.
Well, that is a big boy there. 6'5", 340 pounds. That is a big man.
Number 70.
Wow.
up front on that defensive line, interior. Haney again under center. To Bryant. Kaijuan Bryant dives forward.
Kaijuan Bryant.
Third and short. Big Red.
Bryant on the carry.
Continues to pick up positive yards on this drive.
Yep, to get you in the 3rd and 1 here, definitely in 4-down territory here for Steubenville. Inside the 10, 3rd and 1.
3rd and 1.
Counter, power, stretch.
Stretch. Bryant to the edge. Lowers the shoulder. He got the first down, but it'll be short of the end zone. He's at the 1-yard line.
Bryant on the carry.
Yeah, Steubenville just mixing it up there, on the first down. Seeing what you're in, getting into a couple different formations. Now a 1st and goal here at the 1 here.
Bryant, 10 touchdowns in 6 games, 822 yards, also a receiving score. Turner in the backfield, has the football, walks in.
Touchdown.
For a whistle, a flag.
Dead ball. Before the snap. Encroachment. Defense, 64. Pass protection. Stop.
So you heard the call by Jim Kaczynski, our referee. Inch a little closer to the end zone.
Yeah, look for it to be the same play call here. Tackle over.
Turner, he's in. Touchdown, Big Red.
Touchdown.
Sophomore in from a yard out. Labors local.
From 1 yard out for the
809 touchdown.
Big Red touchdown.
It looked like a 13-play drive there, 81 yards, and Steubenville gets into, looks like a heavy personnel and just a tackle overlook just with the dot play, and solid job up front, moving the football, moving the line of scrimmage there by Steubenville.
Snap, Haney to hold, Bowers to kick.
Haney to hold. Bowers to kick. The extra point. It's up. It's good. 10:26 to go. Second quarter. Big Red in front, 14-7. 14-7. Steubenville takes first lead of this one on your WVU minute scoreboard. James Turner, short touchdown run, his 8th touchdown of the season. Caps a lengthy 81-yard drive. Getting set for another team quick lane kickoff. Cole Bowers will tee it up at the 40-yard line. A couple touchbacks so far for Cole Bowers. Lefty kick. Boots it deep. Back into the end zone once again for another touchback.
2 yards deep into the end zone.
Couple yards deep, so no return again possible for Owen Dobrinsky Hines, and the Park offense will start this drive at the 20.
Yeah, look for Wheeling Park to answer here. Last drive kind of shot themselves on the foot there on the 3rd and 1, and on the flip side, Steubenville's doing a great job staying on schedule, staying out of penalties, negative yardage plays, and they have 2 explosive plays thus far. So it's kind of the recipe and formula for success.
Mr. Reuter, first down and 10. Sands the motion man. They fake the handoff to Wack. Bordas rolls, gets rid of it, and is completed to Hetherington, but right there in a hurry. Jakai, Lucius Muntz.
Brought down by Muntz. 1 yard gain. 2nd and 9.
Ohio Valley Honda replay. We'll get it again.
Yeah, Wheeling Park starting out with a little bit of a naked. Steubenville was sitting on it. And good concentration there by Hetherington. But there was a timeout on the field here.
Injury timeout. Yanchak is back up on his feet. Of course, Nolan Yanchak's got a couple of receptions. Reno Sakach, Ohio's all-time wins leader. Chris Doherty at his alma mater has done an outstanding job over the years. 114 wins, 2015 state champions.
Yeah, and you look at these two coaches, and Coach Doherty was coaching when I was playing. I know Coach Phillips has been around for a long time, and then on this side of the field you have Coach Suckoff for 43 years. A lot of coaching years on the field, a lot of experience.
Absolutely. Hand off the Whack. Whack up the middle.
Whack
Picks up a couple. Well, we don't know. Whack is back and comes into the lineup last week after 2 weeks with the hamstring injury. Ran for 100 yards. Really wasn't even running at 100% speed in that one. And as they try to work him back still at practice, he's not really going full go. So you don't really know what you're going to get into until you really get into the game.
Yeah, and those lower, soft tissue, lower extremity injuries are ones that you really have to try and shut down. They're going to be lingering all year if you don't rest them. So we know how that is.
Oh, there's some room for Whack to run, and Brennan Whack makes a move. Brennan Whack, first down yardage up to the 40-yard line.
Whack on the carry.
Flag comes flying at the end of the play near that park sideline. Maybe a sideline warning or maybe some extracurriculars on that side.
On the stop. Flag on the play.
Wait and see. Ohio Valley Honda replay while we wait the word from referee Jim Kaczynski. Nice run by Whack, a nice walk.
Personal foul. Dead ball. Personal foul. 5. Somebody's offset. Result of play.
Offsetting personal foul. So the Whack first down run stands up. And the Patriots have the football at the 39-yard line.
Gain, enough for
Mr. Reuter, first down and 10. Two receivers up top, one here to the near side. Handoff to Brennan Whack. Whack runs with a wall of big red defenders. And down
Whack
to the
on the
turf.
carry. 1 yard gain.
Loveless in on that stop.
Yeah.
Help from his teammates.
Yeah, good job there by the Steubenville front. That was the same play they ran the play prior. It was a zone play. Play prior, they had the backside cut off, and Whack hit it for an explosive. Now Steubenville regrouped and regained the line of scrimmage there. Now you're looking at a 2nd and 9 here for Park.
2nd and 9. Play clock is at 8. Whack remains in the backfield behind Bordas. Handoff. Moves forward. Brennan Whack to midfield. First down pickup for the Patriots.
Yeah, William Park now running a trap play up front where they're trapping the defensive end. That's the quick hitter here that's been hitting. Taking a look at it.
Enough for another
Pulling guard here. And that's actually a good play for Whack. He can get downhill quick in a hurry. And dice through some defenders there. Now crossing midfield here. Definitely 4-down territory here for Wheeling Park.
Good look on your Ohio Valley Honda replay. Clock continues to roll. Mr. Reuter, first down and 10. Ball at the Big Red 49-yard line. Whack. Handoff. Blackburn gets a hold of him from below. And again, a minimal gain. It'll be
Whack on the carry. Blackburn
third
on the
9.
stop.
No
1 yard
gain. Maybe a yard.
9 at the Steubenville 40.
Yeah, going back to Whack, that's about the 4th or 5th play in a row. They switched it up a little bit there. Went with a counter play to the top of your screen. And Big Red's front 7 and 8 was very stout up front. But, still have confidence in Bordas here. Down 14-7, left hash here. Maybe get him outside of the pocket here, down to the bottom of your screen. Sprint him out a little bit.
Zabrinsky, Hines, and Sands out wide near side. That is Whack on the carry up to the 45. Brings up 3rd.
Yeah, different formation, just a 3-by-1 formation with the tight end, and just ran the trap play again to get 3 or 4 yards there now to get it into the 3rd and 6 here. Look for him maybe to get Bordas' arm involved here. Still utilizing the play clock. Getting that all the way down here. Might have to rush this one.
Play clock's at 10 as they break the huddle. Park still with a couple timeouts. Play clock at 1. They get it off. Bordas throws. Complete to Hetherington. Hetherington hits. Down to the turf. Charlie Abbott's get in wrestling mode. We'll take down right there.
Yeah, it's the same thing. The play clock's running, which is in in favor when you're breaking the huddle and with a speed break type of break. But Steubenville's timing it up with the blitz. But great job there by Bordas getting out of his hand, hitting Hetherington. Yeah, moving the chains. Everything was on schedule there with him.
Mr. Reuter, first down and 10. Ball at the 39-yard line. Whack. Carries a couple defenders with him. Picks up a couple. Whack is
on the stop, 2-yard gain.
the guy that will just keep pounding with him. And then all of a sudden, he breaks
He's
one.
going to break one, yeah. Yep.
That's what, of course, Big Red's going to try to avoid against University this year. He had 6 touchdowns in a game, ran for 341 yards. But early in that game, he wasn't getting a whole lot, but they just kept pounding it up the middle, pounding it, and eventually he started to break free. They started to wear down University. Someone moved, and Parker get behind schedule here.
His ball. Ball start. 44 offense. 5-yard penalty. Second down.
Yeah, Steubenville stem in the front there, which, they do utilize that a lot all season. And, one way to get them out of that is to, tempo and to get on the ball quick so they don't have time to call it. But Coach Filtz there did a great job calling it, gave enough time on the play clock, and false start there by Wheeling Park.
Second down and 14. Play clock's down at 4. They're going to have to call a timeout, I think. They do. Timeout called. 4:56 to go in the second. We'll take it with them. 14-7. Big Red in front of Park on your WVU Medicine scoreboard. We're back live at Harding Stadium in Steubenville. Big Red leading Wheeling Park 14-7 on your WVU Medicine scoreboard. Rob Metzger along with Mike D'Angelo. Wheeling Park 5-3 on the season. Big Red 6-2. Jay Bordas, the Park quarterback. His team facing 2nd and 14 coming out of that timeout. Park with 1 timeout remaining over the final 4:56 of this first half. Looking to throw. Pressure comes. Flags thrown. Incomplete. Park looking at the hold. So the drive was going fairly well for Park, but a couple penalties have it really backed up.
Yeah, you really see the effect of the
offense. Holding. Offense. 10-yard penalty, previous spot.
Still second down. But 10 yards from the spot, they're going to be back on the other side of the 50 now. And to get a first down, you got to get up to the 29.
Yeah, you're really seeing the effect here of getting back on schedule. The 2 times they had the ball 3rd and short, and then the 2nd and 9, I think it was, with the delay game and everything, having to call timeout. So
Whack trying to push the pile, gets it around midfield, but it's going to be 3rd and long.
Whack on the carry.
Yeah, it just makes it kind of an uphill battle for you. And, those were self-inflicted delay games, and almost delay games, and having to call time. It just kind of gets you a little discombobulated. And now there's not too many play calls here for 3rd and 22, so you really just try to get what you can here and expect a punt here. Maybe
3rd and 22.
Maybe one of the trap plays here. Try to bust one here. Steubenville's in their 3-down look.
3rd and 22. Play clock to 3. To the air. Looking Justice's way, but runs out of space on that sideline. It's incomplete. 4th down at midfield. Patriots will have to punt.
Yeah, that's a long drive there for Wheeling Park. And that shoot off a lot of time, about a 12-play drive. And now the best thing they can do is really try to pin Steubenville back behind their 10 with under 4 minutes left in the first half.
Fun formation for the Patriots. Hunley gets the kick away. Takes another park bounce, like the first punt, down to the 10. So Big Red will be 90 yards from the end zone, 3:46 to go until halftime. They got all 3 timeouts to work with.
Punt down at the 10-yard line.
Again, keep an eye on your NHTSA for the NHTSA school bus stop of the game. We'll show you the winner at the end of it. We're looking for a big hit, big defensive play in this contest. Again, be sure to stay tuned for the NHTSA school bus stop of the game as we wrap this Bordas and Bordas Friday Night Rivals matchup up from Harding Stadium in Steubenville. Mr. Reuter, first down and 10. Scurry in motion. And Haney keeps it. Santino Haney on the loose. Haney quickly upfield. He's still on his feet across the 40 before he's eventually taken down by Michael Nider. But how about Santino Haney?
Santino Haney on the keeper.
Yeah,
Huge
really
pickup.
Man, huge explosive there by Santino Haney on the counter play. Just reading the end there off the pool. And really off to the races there. Wish we had film of his dad there in 85 running. I think he has a faster 40 time than his dad there.
You think Santino's got a faster time than Mike? Here
Yeah.
through the air, complete. And he completes the pass.
I'm not sure that's up for debate.
Najee Simon on the reception.
Pass complete to Najee Simon.
Of course, his dad, Mike, the head basketball coach for Steubenville Big Red.
6-yard game.
And Big Red looking for some more big things this basketball season. With Haney, an all-Ohioan. On the hard court, Colton Henderson in the backfield now to the left of Haney. Henderson had a 90-yard touchdown run last week against McDowell. Haney has to tuck it. He runs it again and is pushed out of bounds. And might have first down yardage once again.
Yeah, 2:37 left. You know, you really want to try and utilize the whole clock here. Taking a look at the replay, just a sprint out to the left here. No one home, eluding a little bit of the rush. And I just gets what he can here. Steps out of bounds. But you know, you really want to try and chew as much of this clock up as you can. Look for Steubenville to huddle here the last 2.5 minutes here to give Wheeling Park no chance at getting the ball back.
And Big Red will get the football to start the second half as well.
Yeah, that's where these games flip here with this game of possessions.
Handoff, Henderson hits. Good work by that Park defense. Jake Frank on the stop.
Yeah, great penetration there by Wheeling Park's defense. Really good job. They had a couple guys there at the point of attack. That's the first negative yardage play of the game to get Steubenville there behind schedule. But still plenty of time here.
.207 on the clock. .14-7 Big Red lead. The ball inside the 30 at the 29-yard line. Clock will wind. Second down and 11. Brian back in there at tailback. Fake to give to him. Haney's going downfield to the air, and it is hauled in. Helmet off, touchdown, Jerry Hinton.
Wow, good play. I'm looking at the scoreboard here. Great play action there. Haney sitting in the pocket, really nice. Max protection, one man route there. Great job there by Hinton going up and high pointing the football. Helmet falls off. He's a little hyped up though. Great job there.
So Haney, a huge run to getting him into Patriot territory. And he caps it off with a touchdown pass. Bowers extra point attempt through the uprights. 21-7. Big Red extends the lead. They've scored 21 unanswered. D&J, sales and service. Fan cam kind of bundle up. It's late October. This might be the first Friday where it's actually felt chilly and it felt like football season.
Yeah, I layered up for this one, Rob. I'm not going to lie. I was a little too chilly down in Wheeling last week, but I made sure I layered up here with long johns on and everything. I knew we were going to be inside, but just in case.
Nice crowd has filed in here to Harding Stadium for senior nights, regular season finale. Now the question will be, will Big Red have a game next week, or will they have a bye in the Ohio playoffs? Because new this year, as we talked about earlier, 12 teams get in. The top 4 in each region will get a bye. Unofficially, Big Red was third after some shuffling of the numbers this week, as the state of Ohio had about 12 forfeits around the state that they ruled forfeits instead of no contest, where a team couldn't play due to injury or illness. So it affected the playoff standings for some teams. So we'll wait and see how things shake out after this weekend's games. But again, top 4 will get a bye. Teams 5 through 8 will get a home game next week.
Yeah, and I think Steubenville's sitting at 3, I think, right now.
And there's Bowers. Big boot.
Bowers
To the end zone. Another touchback. He said before the game he was a little disappointed in himself after last week. I don't think a couple of them didn't quite get in the end zone. He didn't like that. So far, perfect on the night with the touchbacks.
Dover leads New Philly 20-14.
Yeah, I think he had a few last week, maybe just mishit a few, but Canisius brought a few out last week, but definitely back on track tonight on senior night.
First down and 10. Mr. Reuter first down for the Patriots. They got 1:47 to work with, 1 timeout. Hand off to Wack. Wack picks up a few. Crozier, one of the guys in on the stop.
6-yard gain. Crozier on the stop.
Team short timeout. Steubenville.
Big Red stops the clock. We remind you that Dylan Cleveland is standing by live for our Wendy's halftime show in studio. We got first half highlights of this game and others across the valley. Lots of big rivalry matchups taking place. Also share our Scholar Athlete of the Week, our band standout of the week, and more. That's the Wendy's halftime show live with Dylan Cleveland coming up shortly here on our Bordas and Bordas Friday Night Rivals Game of the Week broadcast. Park scored first. Big Red scored 21 unanswered. Haney with 2 touchdown passes, 1 to Scurry, 1 to Hinton. James Turner, short touchdown run, would put Big Red ahead 14-7.
Yeah, Wheeling Park had a 12-play drive last series that just stalled out and had to punt, but
A whistle. Flag.
Dead ball. Full start, 71 offense.
False start on the Patriots. We'll back them up 5.
Remain second.
we've got that marked down as 8 penalties here in the first half for Wheeling Park. Steubenville with 0. Still some time here if they want to try and push the ball down the field here, especially if they don't get the ball here in the third.
.142 on the clock. Handoff. Stacked up. Big Red. Defensive front. A host of Big Red backers. Travell Swift. Number 53. Look at it again here in the Ohio Valley Honda replay. We'll get all the guys in there.
Boom. 10.5.
Blackburn.
Some just a double puller look there, and Nolan Blackburn, and it looks like Travell Swift there and there, penetrating and defeating their blocks, doing a really good job for the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
A timeout called. Marina Suckach, Big Red with that 21-7 lead. It's 3rd down and 9. Big Red 6 consecutive victories after that 0-2 start to Ursuline and Indian Valley. Marina told me turning point of this year was against Mooney. They're down 14-0. They come out third quarter. They force a fumble on Mooney. Kind of in the area we're looking at right now in the field. Recover that, then score a touchdown on offense after that. Got back in it. They won that game in overtime, and they've been continually improving and building the momentum through the year. Here's Wack on the carry. Wack up to the 30-yard line, taken down by Orlando Anderson and Blackburn.
Team charge.
Yeah, sometimes with some losses earlier on in the season, it kind of forces you to find your identity a little faster than you'd like.
4th down and 1. Big Red calls its final timeout of the half to stop the clock with 1:31 to go. So they're hoping to tack on some more points here before the break and before they get the ball to start the third quarter as well.
Yeah, decision time here for Park. I don't know if you go out with your offense and try to hard count them since you do have a timeout left. Try to hard count Big Red to get them to jump and then call your timeout and punt. Or do you just send your punt unit out? Or do you go for it? Do you have a 4th and 1 call you think you can get here? So decision time here for Coach Doherty, especially because they're not getting the football here to start the third.
Yeah, they 4th and 1 at the 29-yard line. Looks like they're going to try to get it or draw them offside. Park's got a timeout here that they can use if need be. Play clock's at 8, and they'll use that timeout. So they tried.
Yeah.
Timeout.
Yeah, we would call that play no-brainer. So we would line up in a formation, and you'd be able to motion certain guys, and no-brainer to everyone. Just sit there.
Well, while we have a moment during this timeout, the final timeout called of the half, both teams are out of timeouts. College football on Fox 9 tomorrow. The resurgent UCLA Bruins take on the Indiana Hoosiers, and what a squad the Hoosiers have this year once again. Kurt Signetti. That's noon on Fox 9 tomorrow afternoon. UCLA comes to Columbus in mid-November. Indiana's not on the Ohio State schedule, but of course could play in the Big Ten championship game.
Definitely. Gary Neuheisel coming to Bloomington tomorrow. And in their show on the road.
Quite a turnaround.
Unbelievable turnaround.
They were 0-4. Fired the head coach.
Yeah, and those are tough things to bounce back from. Get the players back involved and believe in everything.
They haven't lost since. Hunley to kick it. Big Red's going to get some pretty good field position here. Still with 1:27 to go until halftime.
Got to see where they mark this thing.
Travels 18 yards before heading out of bounds at the Wheeling Park.
Went out of bounds
yard line.
at the 48.
Steubenville will take over first and
At the Park 48. So inside midfield, Big Red here. Again, no timeouts left, leading 21-7. Mr. Reuter first down. Bryant kind of lost his balance there, but still picks up a few yards. Big Red's going to keep a little hurry-up action here.
Yeah, Steubenville's going to stay on the ball here. Still have plenty of time here on the plus 44 here, getting into an empty formation.
Haney with 2 touchdown passes, fires, complete, looking to get out of bounds. Najee Simon.
Complete to Najee Simon.
Yeah, we've got to get out of bounds there a little bit faster.
Clock stops with 1:02 to go.
1:02, still plenty of time. Have your whole playbook ready. You got to get your Hurricane field goal alert, but have your whole playbook ready. Plus 28 on the left hash. That's good for the quarterback.
Steubenville Big Red, first down.
Mr. Reuter, first down. Crozier motions. Haney rolls that way. A little off the mark looking for Crozier. Incomplete with a minute left. Second down and 10.
Yeah, just a quick sprint to the quarterback's right top of your screen. And I just sailed it a little bit on the flat route to Crozier, but still have your whole menu here available as you approach the red zone.
Second and 10, 1 minute to go. Saw Scurry now out wide, top side, number 8. Bryant takes the screen pass from Haney. Kajuan Bryant spin. And Yanchak, the leading tackler for the Patriots, will take him down. Clock's going to continue to run. Less than 50 seconds to go. Third down.
Yeah, this is where you want to run the football into the center, Judge. You see the referee chasing the ball there. You want to get lined up quick here.
Third down and 5. And a flag. If someone was not set or moved early on the other side. It'll go against Big Red. Third and 10 now.
Yeah, so third and 10 here on the plus 28 with 33 seconds. And I've said this before on the other broadcast, but you want to count the yard lines as seconds here. And with Steubenville with a third down here, you got to get your field goal ready. You know, if you don't complete this.
Clock winds, 30 seconds. Haney swings it out to Bryant. Incomplete. It's 4th and 10 at the 28. And they're going to let Cole Bowers try a 45-yarder, if my math is right.
Yeah, looking forward to seeing this. It would have been real interesting if he would have completed it and would have ran the Hurricane on. Plenty of time here.
25 seconds, 4th and 10. Bowers, the lefty senior. It's a fake. It's Haney. Throws. Complete. Did he get enough? But they're going to have to hurry back. Even if he does, the clock will stop as they reset the chains here.
And substituting here.
They will, as Tajon Hyphen with the reception. They're going to hurry to the line. And Haney spikes it. So 11 seconds now on the clock. Play clock rolling.
Yeah, good transition there, but lost about 5 to 6 seconds there. Looked like a penalty here.
Just dropped the flag by the Big Red Huddle. Might have been too many guys, looks like, out there. So 11 seconds on the clock, second down. Set the ball.
Illegal participation on the offense. 12 players in the formation.
12 players
15-yard penalty.
in there. All the way back now to the 32.
And now you got to get. They're going to spike it here, looks like.
Haney. Spikes it. 11.3 seconds.
Looked like they were going to start with the.
On the clock.
Yeah, with the clock moving there. Looked like. Well.
Ooh, to get things sorted out down there on the field. Jim Kaczynski, our referee. Ball 32, second and 25. Again, Dylan Cleveland standing by live for our Wendy's halftime show. Live in studio when we get to the half here. Haney steps up, fires, throws, complete, gets out of bounds. Hinton,
Haney's pass
8
complete to
seconds.
Jerry Hinton.
Yeah, normally you practice these situations,
20-yard
and that
gain.
took 3 seconds off the clock there, so they could definitely run that play one
Third
more
down,
time.
11.
Or they'll bring the field goal unit out. Now they'll give Cole a chance to kick the field goal. We think.
Yeah.
We thought he was going to before.
Fabro to snap. Haney to hold. Powers.
And Fabro, your long snapper. It's going to be kicked from the 25. So a 35-yarder. Bowers has a 40-yarder this year, to his credit. His kick is up. His kick is good. With 4 seconds to go. Cole Bowers knocks through the 35-yard field goal on his senior night to extend the lead to 24-7.
Wheeling Park 7.
Yeah, and it ended up doing a good job.
They gained
utilizing
10
the
yards
timeout.
out of that. They, remember, got the head to the fake when they were looking to kick the 45-yarder.
Yep.
Ends up being a 35-yard field goal by Cole Bowers.
Yeah, and utilizing all the time on the clock with the timeouts the series before and making Wheeling Park punt. So definitely an efficient drive there, getting points on the board here before the half, and they'll receive the football here
Steubenville, Big Red, field goal drive.
after the break.
With 4 seconds to go until halftime. Coach Chris Doherty is talking
1 minute,
to
23
officials.
seconds, 8 plays, 52 yards.
52-yard drive. 8 plays, capped off by the Bowers 35-yard field goal. Marina Sakac and Big Red, the 24-7 lead here in Week 10. Again, 19th all-time meeting between these two. 17-1 Big Red leads that all-time series. Bowers is teed up for a team quick lane kickoff. Perfect so far with the touchbacks thus far. This one he's going to purposely bang into the ground. Got to run some time off the clock on the return. And the clock will hit 0. 1 half in the books here at Harding Stadium. Park scored first. Big Red scored 24 unanswered at 24-7 at the break on your WVU Medicine scoreboard. Wendy's halftime report up next with Dylan Cleveland.
Welcome back. Now it's time to meet our DeFelice Brothers Pizza Scholar Athlete of the Week. Jack Hillgrove has the story from Steubenville High School.
For 4 years, Nolan Blackburn has excelled in 3 sports at Steubenville Big Red. And for 4 years, the senior has obtained a 4.4 grade point average. All of that success athletically and academically can be credited to his stellar work ethic, day in and day out. Caught by Blackburn, and Nolan Blackburn across the 30.
Playing 3 sports like football, baseball, wrestling, like you don't really get an off season. Like there really is no off season because you're working all summer, all winter, all spring. Like it's all year round, and you gotta be able to just get your work done on time. Got to be respectful to your teachers and your classmates, and just being a good student and an athlete all around.
When it comes to football, wrestling, and baseball at Steubenville High School, chances are Nolan is making an impact for each of those teams as a leader. But those leadership skills don't stop with athletics.
Nolan is a positive leader in the building. Obviously, as a prominent athlete, he's somebody that's well-known, an underclassman. Big Red pride is something we talk about in this building. You do that through your words, actions, and interactions with everybody. And this is a kid that really exemplifies Big Red pride.
After high school, Nolan hopes his career brings him back to his alma mater as a teacher and a coach, like several members of his family. He says special education is what interests him most.
Last year, I was in the STARS unit doing service learning and like just being down there with the kids and interacting with them. My family, like my mom, my uncle, my aunt, they're all in the Steubenville City Schools like area. So just thinking about like the teaching and the coaching, it was just something I always thought of.
When he's not in school, Nolan is probably out hunting or fishing with his dad. As the senior year rolls along and his time at Big Red comes to a close, Nolan has taken an immense amount of pride in excelling both on the field and in the halls at Steubenville High School.
Like just being able to just represent that S and just being able to just come to like one of the greatest schools in Ohio and just increase my academic skills and my athletic skills like here and get myself ready for the future. It's just been truly amazing.
Steubenville Big Red senior Nolan Blackburn, the DeFelice Brothers Pizza Scholar Athlete of the Week.
Blackburn and the Big Red up 24-7 at halftime of our Bordas and Bordas Friday Night Rivals game. You can see the second half on Charge or the digital platforms.
The Bordas and Bordas Friday Night Rivals is sponsored by Presley Hearing Center, West Virginia Northern Community College, Laborers Local 809, Trinity Health Systems, American Consolidated Natural Resources, and Ohio Valley Honda.
Live at Harding Stadium, set for the third quarter. Bordas and Bordas Friday Night Rivals, Steubenville Big Red, 24 unanswered points to end the first half. Lead it 24-7, and they will get the football as Wheeling Park teeing things up for a team quick lane kickoff. Rob Metzger here along with Mike D'Angelo. Patriots scored on their opening possession. The Big Red has controlled things from there.
Robinson, second.
Yeah, maybe some halftime adjustments here from Wheeling Park. Definitely have to get a stop here to start the second half.
Taken at the 8-yard line and quickly picking up speed. Colton Henderson. Real good in track as a freshman. He's showing off that speed there.
Yeah, that ball carried pretty well. It was a hard line drive and carried to about the 5. And Henderson caught it and hit that thing right up the hash there. And the window was open there for a second, but yeah, he really showed his acceleration there. And for Park here to make some halftime adjustments, like we said, and try and get a stop here to start the second half.
Santino Henny, 2 touchdown passes in the opening half. Under center with Crozier at fullback. Tajuan Bryant, tailback, fakes the give to Bryant. And he will roll and throw, and it is caught at midfield, out of bounds. Hinton on the reception. There's a flag down, though, back at the 32-yard line. A hold on Big Red. So that'll erase the big completion to Jerry Hinton.
Okay. 72.
First down and 20 for Steubenville Big Red.
Just a boot play there to the wide side of the field. I'll call with a hold, so good start here for Park.
Haley steps up, throws, completes, scurry, a stiff arm and out of bounds. Patriot is down on the turf. An injury timeout. We'll take a look on your Ohio Valley Honda replay. Good work by Kalinowski to help give Haney the space needed to let that one fly.
So good kick out there. Good job by Haney with keeping his eyes downfield and feeling that kick out and stepping up there, throwing on the run, and really good job there getting back on track here, 2nd and 5.
Hunley is back up on his feet for Park.
Hunley, the injured Patriot.
Hunley had one of the picks last week for Park in that win at Butler, PA, a 7-1 Butler team last week. So 2nd down and 5 after the pass completes. Scurry and touchdown reception in an opening half. Ball at the 40-yard line. It is 2nd down and 5. Ajay Simon, your lone receiver to the top side of the formation near that Park sideline. They're going to hand it off to Bryant. Bryant stacked up, taken down. Nolan Yanchak. Leading tackler for the Patriots entering this contest.
Bryant on the carry, working on the clock.
Over 100 tackles now for the season. 3rd down and 4 for Steubenville. Haney throws. Incomplete, looking for Simon. It'll be 4th down. And 4.
Yeah, interesting sequence there, just with the whole set with the holding call and then regaining everything on the second play, then the third play with the power, and then they just tempoed into a no-huddle play there and had it, but just in and out of the hands of the receiver. But, trying to take advantage of what they were doing, getting on the ball fast and getting a quick start here to the third quarter.
Timeout Park with 11 minutes to go here. 4th and 4 upcoming for Steubenville Big Red. They were in punt formation. Take a Trinity timeout as well.
Got a good thing going on. Got a good thing going on.
11 minutes even to go here, third quarter. 4th down and 4 for Steubenville Big Red, leading 24-7. After talk with Brett and Colabella, Big Red coaches, the Big Red offense or special teams unit back out there with Haney, who handles the punting duties, but always dangerous when you got your quarterback as the porter on the extra points and field goals, and your punter, the defense really has to be aware at all times.
Yeah, your antennas are up at all times and really on high alert.
Well, speaking of, here's Haney. Lets it go. It's complete to Henderson. And Colton Henderson has a first down. As we were saying, antennas up.
Yeah, and I think the Park coaching staff was onto it. And they were playing in a punt safe, looking at the replay. And Haney just rolling to his right, no one open, and then, as he regains his balance,
Abbott was able to.
Yeah, great job there. Everyone working together and finding the open guy to keep the drive going. And that was the start Park needed, and just couldn't get him there on this 4th down here with the fake punt.
Hand off Crozier. Picks up a couple, pushed down to the turf.
4-yard
King
gain.
Davis on the stop.
2nd and 6.
Yeah, right now Steubenville has Wheeling Park right where they want them here. Start of the second half. Now they're getting into their tight end sets and just running dive and running the ball between the tackles here and chewing up the play clock and game clock.
Play clock 14. Haney on the mark. 2. Scurry.
Haney's pass complete to
another
Scurry.
Big Red first down.
Brought down by Scott.
Move the chains once again. Ball at the 21-yard line. So Big Red on the move.
Steubenville Big Red. First down.
Fake punt.
Yeah, going under center again with the check with me. Letting Coach Colabella make the call at the line.
Handoff. Casual on Bryant. Bryant's down to the 10.
Bryant on the carry.
Should be enough for another Big Red first down inside the WVU Medicine Weirton Medical Center pink zone.
10-yard gain.
Yeah, just a stretch play to the bottom of your screen to move the chains. Now switching personnel here as they approach inside the 15 here.
Bryant again. Stacked up after a couple
Bryant
yards.
And
a flag comes out at the end of that play. Flag out.
Scott also on the tackle. Flag on the play.
Over.
Maybe something was said at the end of that play, it looked like.
Personal foul. Number 4.
Personal foul on the offense.
Dead ball, 2nd down.
Cost Big Red 15.
And now second and it's at 25 now, 22.
Second and 22. They get a first down just inside the 2-yard line. And he's got time to throw. Batted down, incomplete.
Yanchak. Pass broken up by Yanchak.
Yanchak, outstanding catcher for the Park baseball team as well. We'll look at our team replay.
Yeah, play action, good pocket there for Haney. Good job there by Yanchak, elevating there and getting a hand on the football. Now you got a 3rd and 22 here. Steubenville coming out in an empty formation. Might get some pressure here.
And he stepped up the pocket, throws across the middle, complete into the end zone. Scurry, touchdown, Big Red.
Wow, great ball there by Haney. Great route there by Scurry. Looks like he got a little dinged up here after the play, but man, great pitch and catch, especially on 3rd and 22. Good protection, good route, good ball, great execution there.
Labor's local 809 touchdown. Haney to Scurry for the second time. We look again on your team automotive replay.
Yeah, I hope he maybe just got the wind knocked out of him there, but great job throwing a stripe there, right down the hash there for the touchdown.
Or Labor's local 809 touchdown. Bowers on for the extra point attempt. Need to hold. Bowers' kick is up. The kick is good again. 8:46 to go. 31-7. Big Red in front. We'll take a timeout. 31-7. Steubenville extends the lead on your WVU Medicine scoreboard. Haney to Scurry for the second time. Haney now with 3 touchdown passes. 5th of team quick lane kickoff. After he's on the break, there was a flag. It was on Park, so Big Red will kick off. It's Landon Bowers, the kick from the 45-yard line. Landon, the younger brother of Cole Bowers, has a chance to put this in the end zone, maybe over the end zone stands.
Really have nothing to lose here on the plus 45. Good, and take your best swing at it.
Team quick lane kickoff, line drive. Picked up by Sands at the 3. And Isaac Sands breaks it to the outside. And Sands, nice return up to the 28-yard line.
Sands on the return.
So good return by Isaac Sands.
Yeah, now Park has to get something going here. Really start out this second half down 24 here. Look for maybe to air out, maybe start on the ground here with Wack, get him going a little bit, and then let's see what, let Bordas air it out a little bit. If Big Red presents some one-on-ones outside.
Yanchak Wack in the backfield with Bordas, junior quarterback. Quickly across the middle, complete to Hetherington. Those two, remember, had that big connection on that opening drive. First down yardage there. It was a 54-yarder on that first drive that led to the first touchdown of the game when it was 7-0 Wheeling Park.
Yeah, maybe getting back to that game plan a little bit with some play action. But, yeah, moving the chains here. Little tight end pop pass there.
Braden Edwards on the stop. 17-yard gain and enough for Wheeling Park. First down.
First Choice America first down and 10. 8-14 and rolling on your Bordas and Bordas scoreboard. Here's Wack. Wack taken down.
Wack on the carry.
James Turner, the sophomore.
James Turner on the stop.
Just a stretch play here to the bottom of your screen. And Wack trying to outrun the defense, but great job there by Turner. Kind of an awkward tackle there, but great job getting him on the ground here. A couple yards there for Wack.
Of course, Wack, an outstanding tailback, and Big Red has seen their fair share of really good running backs here this season. As with opponents, Grady Kinsey, Indian Valley, the running back at Canisius. I mean, there has been some really good tailbacks that they've faced this year. Here is Wack once again picking his way through. Going to be third and short.
There's a whole slew. I think Ursuline had a had a good running back. I think he got dinged up, but yeah, they faced their fair share.
Did. I mean, week in and week out.
Yep.
They've been tested.
But yeah, Wack on the counter play gets Park to a third and 1 here, and you got to think this is for sure 4-down territory here for Coach Doc.
With the play clock rolling, it's at 9. And someone moved, pointing towards Park. That'll cost him 5.
Repeat 3rd down.
So now they're going to get backed up. So instead of 3rd and 6, it's 3rd and 11.
Yeah, that's the second false start on a 3rd and 1 for Wheeling Park, and these are just self-inflicted penalties that that can get corrected. So that's at least the good part.
Hetherington and Yanchak to the top side of the formation. They're going to throw that direction. Complete to Hetherington, but right there to make the stop for Steubenville. Big Red Braden Edwards.
Pass complete to Hetherington.
Hetherington was hobbled a bit a couple plays ago and slow to get up there. Try to battle through whatever he's dealing with. 4th down and 5.
Yes, Park sends the punt unit out, and you'd like that 3rd and 1 back there, because you'd like to think Coach Doc's going to get it there in 2 downs, but the penalty kills you.
Patriots punt formation. Kick is away. Take a Park roll. Down inside the 5, down to the 1. How about that? Punt for Wheeling Parks, Maddox Richards. A reminder, we're looking for the NHTSA school bus stop of the game. Stay tuned at the end of the broadcast. We'll show you the big hit, big defensive play. Part of this matchup. Yeah, that's for NHTSA school bus stop of the game. 5:37 on the clock, 3rd quarter. Big Red backed up on their own 1-yard line. Arino Sakach, his squad leading 31-7. Handoff. How about that physical run? They'll lower the shoulder of James Turner.
Yeah, you got some breathing room now. That was really picked up there on the 1. Looked like foot-to-foot splits up front there by your O-line, and they went with their short yardage play that they would run on the plus 1-yard line, and just ran the dive play and got 5 or 6 yards there.
Picked up 6, 2nd down and 4. A little bit of room to breathe now. The ball to 7-yard line. Handoff to the 10. Henderson on the carry.
It looked like just a stretch play there, and a little bit of penetration there by the Wheeling Park D-line. It looked like it was number 50 there, Ruben Rouse. But Steubenville able to move the chains there. Now you really have some breathing room, can knock some time off the clock here, outside of that 10-yard line.
First Choice America, 1st down and 10. Handoff. Nowhere to go that time. Park. Rouse. Big Frank on the stop.
Yeah, nice stout play there by Rouse there on the dive there by Steubenville. Just a yard, but look for them to utilize some clock here. Really get it out here. One more set of chains here.
2nd and 9, 4:03 and rolling on your Bordas and Bordas score bar. And he rolls, throws complete, open to landing Crozier. Crozier makes a move. Crozier up to the 25, 27. First down, Steubenville, Big Red.
Yeah, nice little boot play there by Steubenville. Looking at the replay here, just a little boot. Haney gets his shoulders around. Good job there by Zakari. pulling there. Crozier in the flat, 1 or 2 moves, getting vertical. Tries to stiff arm there, cover the football up. First down. Now they have some serious breathing room now. Now they're good to go. Can really open up the playbook here on the minus 27-yard line.
Ball to 27, with the drive starting back on their own 1-yard line. Haney under center. Now rolls to his left. Now he's going to tuck it. He's going to run it. Haney stops, steps out of bounds.
Haney on the keeper.
Haney with the keeper.
Yeah, that's where he quietly gets 9 yards on a boot and keeps it, outruns some defenders. Does a good job escaping a hit there. Sidesteps kind of out of bounds. Very, very smart play there.
2nd down and 1 for Big Red. 3:39 in the third. Haney under center. Martello your center. Handoff. Pushing forward for the first down. Colton Henderson.
Colton Henderson on the carry.
Yeah, 2nd and 1 play there, just a power play. They're getting up to the line of scrimmage, checking with the sideline, making sure they're in the correct and the best call that they can get, and just moving the line of scrimmage a little bit. I mean, death by inches here. In the third.
Timeout called. 3:16 to go in this third quarter. Steubenville leads 31-7. We'll take it with them. We're back live at Harding Stadium in Steubenville. Big Red called a timeout. They lead 31-7 on your WVU Medicine scoreboard. Rob Metzger along with Mike D'Angelo. Big Red looking to wrap up the regular season at 7-2 with a victory and potentially get a first-round playoff bye next week. First Choice America, 1st down and 10 for Big Red at the 42-yard line. Play action working for Big Red. Now Haney's going to tuck it and run, slide across 45 to the 46.
Haney on the keeper.
That'll keep the clock rolling as well.
Yeah, smart play there by Haney. Just a boot play up to the top of your screen. No one was open, just tucked it, got 3 or 4 yards there, slid, protected himself. Very, very smart play.
Ball now at the 45-yard line. Taking your time, letting the clock roll. Handoff, Colton Henderson. Henderson around the edge. Stays in bounds up to the 45. First down. Yardage for Steubenville Big Red.
Yeah, you can see the speed there by Henderson, and that was a stretch play to the top of your screen, and you could see the speed there by the youngster. Once he hit the corner, they really accelerated, and looking forward to seeing him the rest of this game here in the years to come. Got some real speed.
Only a sophomore. Showed that speed during track season, even as a freshman. Less than 2 minutes to play here in this third quarter. Big Red in front, 1-7, letting that clock roll. Handoff. Henderson takes the contact, pushed back up to the 40-yard line, picks up 5.
Yeah, Steubenville just taking their time getting up to the line of scrimmage, taking a look over, utilizing the play clock. Running some stretch, running some power, just really trying to run the ball on the perimeter, up the middle, mixing it up a little bit, making Wheeling Park guess a little bit.
See the clock continuing to move. Hand off Henderson. Ganchak and company there to slow the progress. Brendan Wax in there as well. Owen Dobrinsky-Hines. Excuse me, that was not number 8. That was the number 9, Maddox Richards.
Henderson on the carry.
And rolling. Throwing. Open. Complete. Big Red. Down. Inside. the 15-yard line. Nazir Burden.
Yeah, 3rd and 3, 3rd and 4 there. Taking a look at the replay. Just a little naked play. That's Burden, the receiver from the opposite side, coming underneath the formation. Haney flicks it out. Good job there by Burden. Getting vertical, holding on to the football, and moving the chains here for Steubenville.
Letting the clock, 44.8 seconds. Play clock's at 10. Haney. Henderson has it. Again, taken down.
Colton Henderson on the carry.
By Jerome Maynard.
Brought down by Maynard. No gain.
They were running an outside zone play, lead outside zone play to the top of your screen to the short side of the field. Not too much room to run there for Henderson, and the clock will stop. But I think after this play, Steubenville will be able to run the clock off for the quarter.
It was 38 on the clock. 2nd down and 9. Henderson once again bounces to the outside. Up across the 20.
Henderson on the carry.
Third down coming. Should be potentially will be the final play of this third quarter. The play clock at 26. The game clock at 16. And if that is the final play of the quarter, Big Red will head to the fourth quarter with a 31-7 lead on Wheeling Park. We'll take a timeout and come back with the fourth quarter as they switch ends of the field. Big Red in control against the Patriots.
Your score headed into the fourth quarter.
The Bordas and Bordas Friday Night Rivals is sponsored by RC Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Plumbers and Pipe Fitters Local 495, Window World, M&M Hardware, D&J Sales and Service, NHTSA.
Hollywood City Center all lit up outside of Harding Stadium. We head to the fourth. Big Red in front 31-7 and threatening 3rd down and 6. The ball at the 19-yard line. Wheeling Park scored first in this one. Burden, the motion man. Haney gonna roll it. He's gonna have to go out of bounds, but he, I believe, picks up the first down.
Yeah, he got it. Little naked play there at the bottom of your screen, and Wheeling Park matched it up pretty well. A lot of crossing routes, a corner route, a flat route, and Haney just a slight pump fake, gets around the perimeter and tiptoes there for the first down. So good play call, good execution there.
Inside the WVU, Venison, Weirton, Medical Center, pink zone. 1st and 10. Flag thrown.
Good ball. 65 offense ball, 5 yards. We made 4 flags.
Yeah, a couple new linemen in there for Steubenville. Mixing it up a little bit. Got a little blend of some starters. Some other guys getting some playing time.
Back about 5 yards, 1st and 15. .53 to go. A lengthy Big Red drive was started back on their own 1-yard line back in the third quarter. And how about this? Some new faces into the lineup. Carson Simmons, quarterback.
Yeah, I don't know if that was a broken play or not. It looked.
Bretton Fulabella will talk with him.
Looked a little funky, but I'll tell you what, did a good job following some blockers, making some guys, second-level guys miss. And
Simmons is a sophomore.
9-yard gain.
Again, some new faces in that lineup. Hyphen, your fullback. Henderson, the tailback. And again, to keep it across the 5. Mack and Yanchak on the stop. Simmons keeps it. Clock continuing to roll.
They look like kind of two quarterback sneaks for about 14 yards there. 14 and a half yards there. Unorthodox quarterback sneaks, I guess I should say. Big Red just chewing some clock here. Getting some other guys in here.
Now Fabro's your tight end. He's, of course, the long snapper as well. Turn and give. Stacked up Henderson. Good work by the Patriots. Jackson up the graph.
Henderson on the carry.
And it'll be 4th down and 1.
Up the graph on the stop.
31-7 ball game. Injury timeout. We'll stop in the action here with 10:18 to go. 4th and 1 upcoming here for Steubenville Big Red. And up on its feet is Up the Graph. Take a look again inside your D&J Sales and Service fan cam on this week 10 in Ohio. A few people have left. It's chilly, but a good bit have stuck around, as you see, on the home side at Harding Stadium. There will be at least one more home game here. Depends, do they get a bye next week and then play at home the week following, or will they play at home this coming week if they're not inside the top 4 and then still potentially get another home game the week after that?
Yep.
We'll wait to see how it all shakes out. The official pairings will be announced on Sunday.
Yeah,
4th down and 1 here out of the injury timeouts.
Definitely when the fun times begin, obviously, especially around here, with the playoffs and everything and the seeding.
Absolutely. A.J. Borsch, your tight end to the near side. Fabro, tight end to the top side. Keep. Simmons is hit, looking to get a yard. Park defense stop him short. Waiting to see the call. It was enough for a 1st down. So 1st and goal for Big Red inside the WTOV Medicine Weirton Medical Center pink zone. Ball to 2.
Yeah, to my accord here, this looks like the 20th play of this drive here, which is incredible going.
Started back at the 1.
Back at the 1.
Handoff. Henderson. The drive will continue.
Especially with the number of players that have been in on this drive. With Haney starting it and hopefully Simmons finishing it. Subbing another offensive lineman in.
2nd and goal. Giovanni Lua checking in up front. Cleveland King in there. Martello, still your center. Simmons now quarterback under center. 2nd and goal. Big Red. Simmons hit as he tries to sneak it across.
Touchdown.
And in for the Big Red touchdown.
Yeah, nice quarterback sneak there. Park still giving great effort.
Absolutely.
On the defensive side. They didn't give up that whole drive. But 21 plays there, at least to my count.
99-yard drive. Capped off the Carson Simmons touchdown. Chase Bell on for the extra point attempt, the freshman. Also a lefty like Bowers. Kick is up, and Chase Bell drills it through the uprights for the extra point. We'll take a timeout, 8:06 to go. Big Red in front, 38-7. 38-7, Steubenville on your WVU Medicine scoreboard. 21 plays, 99 yards. Carson Simmons in a quarterback sneaks it in to extend the lead to 38-7.
Yards.
Technically inside the 1, so down 99.5 yards.
Yeah, couldn't have got any closer to the goal line.
Team quick lane kickoff. An impressive march down the field for Steubenville Big Red.
Landon Bowers set to kick.
Landon Bowers tees up the team. Quick lane kickoff. High kick taken inside the 10. Quickly getting upfield for Wheeling Park. Owen Dobrinsky Hines, couple flags down for Laundry on the field.
Hines on the return, flagged on the play.
Two fouls on the play. 46, receiving James Holt. Blocking the back. Number 5, receiving.
Two flags on Park.
10 yards.
So, nice return, negated by a couple of penalties. And the Patriots will be backed up to the 24-yard line. We're under the Ohio Mercy rules, 30-point-plus game. So that you see the clock just running right now. That's why, 38-7. First Choice America, first down and 10. And Sands looking for somewhere to go with it. And swarming to the football, the Big Red, the defense. Todd Phil's got to like that. Different guys in there continuing to play hard and make their mark.
Yeah, still rotating some guys in and getting some penetration up front. Guys running to the football and pursuing and wrapping up. So really good job there by Steubenville's rotational defense. And Park here can still get some work in, maybe get some quick game in, some rollouts with Bordas. Maybe get him going a little bit.
Handed off to Nolan Yanchak. And Yanchak up across the 30 to the 31-yard line. Clock keep rolling.
Yeah, it looked like a little bit of a dive play there to Yanchak. And he runs hard. He's one of those guys that's going to fall forward, always with the ball in his hands. And now you're looking at a 3rd and 4 here for Park.
3rd and 3 at the 31. Nearing 6 minutes to go on your Bordas and Bordas score bar. Patriots have a bye next week and then wrap up the regular season at John Marshall. That's also a Bordas and Bordas Friday Night Rivals matchup. That'll be the final week of regular season play in West Virginia. We're going to have a flag down. But, of course, the clock's just going to continue to roll.
44 offense.
Yeah, these 3rd downs for Park have just been just detrimental to him. That's the 3rd time now with just kind of punishing yourselves. They're just stretching the chains out.
3rd down and 8. Ball to 26. Next week, Bordas and Bordas Friday Night Rivals. You got Weir, High, and Brook got a rivalry matchup before the game I mentioned between Park and John Marshall. Here's Isaac Sands. Runs it across near the 1st down marker. See if he has it.
Yeah, counterplay almost gets outside there, but just going to be okay. They're giving it to him.
1st down yardage for Park.
Clock's still running here, just under 5, but still get some work in. You got Bordas and Yanchak and the guys in.
A lot of new guys in there for Steubenville Big Red. Ball's at the 34. Hand off Yanchak. Yanchak spins. Still on his feet. Tough to bring down. Takes it up to the 40. Hyphen there.
Yeah, some gang tackling there by Steubenville, but Yanchak, still running his feet, following those blockers here. Getting to a 2nd and short here for Park. He's kind of limping around here. You can tell he's giving it his all this game.
Absolutely. He was banged up early in the contest and was fighting through it. He's still out there working hard. Yeah, he's a catcher. You expect a tough guy. He takes all the hits behind the plate. I remember when he had a twisted ankle in the OVAC semis. Stayed in there. A pitch later, walk-off home run against Parkersburg South this past spring.
Yeah, Coach Banks was talking about him during pregame.
Nice tough run up to midfield. Yanchak again on the carry. A tough kid.
He's carrying about 4 or 5 guys on his back there.
Mr. Reuter, first down and 10 here for Patriots. 3:15 and running on this clock. Yeah, Yanchak had banged up his ankle there in that baseball game and kind of aggravated on a hard swing where he hit the ball foul deep. Got right back in there and walked it off. Hand off to Sands. Sands to 50. Outside of the 45. Headed out of bounds. Some more substitutions. Big Red, in a game like this, it's nice to be able to get all the guys in there. A lot of good experience for these different.
Yeah, these senior nights, and you have some freshmen, freshmen that bumped up now after their freshman season. So, it's good to get everyone in the game and finish with a game like this, especially if you're the home team.
Hand off to Sands. Sands makes a guy miss. Isaac Sands at the 30. Down to the 15, taken down out of bounds. Clock will keep rolling with the mercy rule in effect. Less than 2 minutes to play. Again, Sands has been excellent for this Park team, especially when Wack was out with the injury. Of course, his carries increased a good bit. Mr. Reuter, first down and 10. 1:34 to go.
Yeah, Sands was averaging over 5 yards a carry coming into this game, so he definitely picked up the load there from Wack, while he was out.
Flip to Owen Dobrinsky-Hines. Hines cuts it upfield, still on his feet. Taken down to the turf. Kerman Reeves on the stop.
Yeah, good open field tackle there by Carmen Reeves. Just under a minute to play here.
First down. Less than a minute to go.
11-yard gain by Dobrinsky-Hines.
Inside that WVU Medical Center pink zone. Handoff. Channing Beery. Beery running hard inside the 5, down to the 3. Channing Beery, the senior.
Yeah, nice solid run there, getting it down inside the, looks like it's inside about the 3 down there.
See the clock is rolling, 24 seconds and counting. They might get another playoff here.
Might be a walk-off here. I don't know, this will be interesting. Breaking it here with just under 15.
To the line, Beery in the backfield along with Yanchak. Early movement there by Big Red.
And the clock will run.
Now just let the clock run. And that's going to wrap it up. Steubenville Big Red wraps up the regular season. 7 consecutive wins. Tonight, rolling off 38 unanswered points. We're not done just yet, are we? Let's see Park down there. Waiting to run a play. Now, got the guys lined up in midfield. It is over, I think. The officials were down there. I think they were going to run another play. But clearly we are shaking hands in midfield. And 38-7 will be your final score. Steubenville Big Red picking up the victory over the Wheeling Park Patriots. We'll take a timeout. Post-game show coming up next as we wrap this one up from Harding Stadium in Steubenville. Steubenville Big Red wraps up the regular season with a 38-7 win against Wheeling Park to go to 7-2 on the season. We're going to take a timeout and bring you our player of the game and eventually your next bus stop of the game coming up in a moment. 38-7 38-7, Steubenville Big Red, a winner in the regular season finale for them. They head into postseason play once again. And we want to share with you our RC Auto Group player of the game. And from Steubenville Big Red, how about the quarterback, Santino Haney? Throwing the football, running the football. He did it all tonight. Big run here to set up a touchdown. Haney, a couple touchdown passes to Dyer Scurry. Also connected with Jeremiah Hinton. Santino Haney, the junior quarterback for Steubenville Big Red, your RC Auto Group player of the game. We'll take a timeout, and we'll show you the NHTSA bus stop of the game up next.
This is the school bus stop of the game, presented by NHTSA. Always remember to stop when the school bus arm is out.
NHTSA school bus stop of the game, Jakai Lucius Muntz on the spot there. Big hit for Big Red. That's what we're looking for. It's your NHTSA school bus stop of the game. Big Red, a 38-7 victory over the Wheeling Park Patriots, who dropped to 5-4. They have a bye week before visiting John Marshall in 2 weeks. Big Red, we'll wait and see if they're off next week, or would they have a home playoff game next week? We shall see. In Division 3, Region 11. If you're looking for some more exciting action, get to our YouTube channel. Sports Friday on the Go continues with Edison and Indian Creek in overtime. So Don Flynn and Bill Phillips are describing that action right now on our YouTube channel. So be sure to head there right now if you're looking for some more high school football action tonight. For our entire hardworking crew behind the scenes and my partner, Mike D'Angelo, I'm Rob Metzger. Thanks so much for watching. Live at Harding Stadium, Big Red a winner, 38-7. Have a great night. We'll see you soon.